Hello everybody, Panaman. We're back with another video. This is Motor Monday. It's on a Tuesday though, and we're doing a dual function rather. And yeah, so this is the 1972 Bruckell Moonhawk 440. This is actually something I've been meaning to do for a long time. This is the kind of the main state police one that I had on Detroit Rock City. I just New Hampshire, excuse me, New Hampshireized it, and I redid the tuning on it. And this is the 1975 Plymouth Bruckell Moonhawk, based off of the 1975 Plymouth Grand Fury. This is the high performance 440 V8 that it's based off of. So this one's high performance, and this one is just regular performance. Ironically enough, actually, this one's faster because this was in 1972 before the oil crisis and the emissions and the catalytic converters and all that hogwash. So yeah, both these are pretty much the same. They both rev to the same thing. It just one's more powerful than the other. I think they both go relatively the same speed. I don't think we'll get it up to speed on this map, unfortunately. The cars do look a bit, excuse me, a little bit different. But yeah, so this is it. This is from 1972. It has the dual filters. I think we've seen these on the 1960 347. No, yeah, 347 with the Burnside special, the little quote unquote dart. Yeah, so this is it's pretty cool. It has a 4-barrel carburetor. It has performance distributors on it. I'm starting to just do the internals by myself. So I have now I have like all these stuff on it. So yeah, it's a lot more realistic. I think 285 horses and 380 feet-pounds of torque it was. Um, it's also supposed to use strobe lights because I guess New Hampshire had that instead of rotators. But yeah, I just have these on it, and then that we'll get to that later though. Yeah, so it's got the front to it. It's got, hang on. It's got as much chrome as we can probably get on it. I do not know why that was dented in like that. It's fine though. But anyway, yeah, it's a good car. They both sound pretty much the same. The 440s didn't really sound that much different. I mean, maybe because of I think they have a very subtle difference because of the parts and all that, but yeah. So, yeah, very powerful car, 285 or 286 horsepower and 379 pounds of torque, feet-pounds of torque. And over here, it's pretty much the same idea. It's got the same engine. It's got a very similar setup. This one doesn't have the distributors on it. Yeah, and it also doesn't have the same filter. It's a little bit different. But yeah, so not too bad of a vehicle. I don't remember if they actually look different or if I just slapped the sport filter on it because it looked more similar. I don't remember. But anyway, so in this one had 250 horsepower and 350 feet-pounds of torque. This is a 1-to-1 on the horsepower and torque, or on the power and torque. It's just not 1-to-1 on the torque glide. No. I'm trying to think here. It's just not 1-to-1 on the power band. Yes, the power band. Yeah, but they both sound pretty good. We'll turn our volume up just a little bit. Well, all the way up. Yeah. Alright, so 3 and a 2 and a 1. Alright. we'll take both of these out for a spin. We'll also see if we can race them, see if we can figure out which one's the better one. Because they both have very similar. It's just this one's more powerful. Just slightly more powerful, so we'll see. But anyway, we'll check this one out. I think this one will hold its top speed a little bit better because it has more horsepower, though. Not that much of a difference. I wouldn't expect that much of a difference either. Actually, we'll get them both started, see if we can... I think they both have the same idle rev, too. I'll have to check it out, actually. Yeah, okay, so this one has 323 gearing on it. Oh, I wouldn't want it. Oh, wow. This is actually, if it had the same axle, it would actually be a lot quicker. But yeah, these things were very, very powerful. Yeah, so they have the same pretty much everything. The torque curves are a little bit off because, I think this one got its peak torque at 3,800 RPM, or maybe it was 30, no, I think it was 3,200 or whatever it was. This one got it at like, I don't remember. I think it was relatively the same though. I think it was just, yeah. This one has higher power at 4,000 though, which is where I'm pretty sure it all leveled out. Then it all, and of course it just drops down because why wouldn't it? Both of them. But yeah, so we'll get these two started up. Get the volume. Yeah, they both sound the exact same, so not really much to say about that. They're both 440s. I think on both of these, I'm starting to add heavy duty shocks and all that. Yeah, if they didn't have it already, usually I'll just keep the heavy duty front and rear springs on this one. This one's kind of more heavy duty because it has, well, it's supposed to have the performance 440, but it's, as we just found out, it's, the performance in 1975, I guess, was average, if not subpar, in 1972. So, yeah. That's also common, that's also, kind of evident in the 1969 Polara, because it pushed out almost 400 horses and almost 500 feet-pounds of torque. But yeah, so this is the Grand Fury. This is the special, I think it's kind of the custom is what they called it, and this is just the regular Fury. Of course, they were both, this one went through a change, I think, in very early 70s. Not like, I think maybe 73 they had the, maybe it was 74 they changed they had a little facelift. But yeah, so this is pretty much one-to-one of what the New Hampshire and Maine cars look like. This is kind of a, kind of a special rivalry because Maine's, the only state that borders Maine is the New Hampshire, so I can only imagine going up and down those highways up there. I don't know if 93 is up there or what, but yeah, so we'll have to. All right. Anyway, so 93 goes northwest, I guess, and 95 is the one that goes up there. But anyway, I'm sure these guys would see each other every now and then. Of course, I don't think these cars would ever come face to face only because of the age difference. Although I don't really know when they would retire these cars, whether if it was after 3 years or if what. I would assume they would probably. The last of these would be out at around, mid-70s probably. But yeah, so we'll get a couple of good speed tests in. There's not really much of a racetrack around here besides this road right here, so we'll actually go to that. We'll talk a little bit about it. Yeah, and then we'll also chase some cars. We'll race these cars, all that fun stuff. So. This car has definitely got a lot of good giddy up and go on this. Let's see if it really takes a moment to kick it into gear when you're like going down like this. I think it's because let me just check something real quick. Yeah, this has the Slushbox torque converter. And this one, so that's a low stall torque converter. It's not like the best in the world, which I'm pretty sure they would have had. And then this is the just regular torque converter. It's probably like medium stall or even high stall, or like probably medium stall actually. Yeah, so there's not really much about the interior of it, but on the New Hampshire one, the 72, you're going to see a little bit different. I think it has the engine on it, or the other thing on it. Not the engine, the aluminum. I'm thinking engine because some engine parts have aluminum in them. But yeah, so we're just heading down this road. I probably could have figured out where this road was, and we're about to miss it too. So that's, oh man. And we haven't crashed just yet, so make a U-turn when possible. Could we just gone that way instead? We could have gone that way. Alright, we'll keep that in mind when we bring the New Hampshire car over here. Not really much of a rivalry between these two states, but actually, I think they really hate each other because, like, Maine's just, like, compared to New Hampshire, it's not like like, statistically, it's not the best place to live nowadays. I don't remember what statistics it is. I think it's, I think New Hampshire's higher in economic freedom, or, yeah. Also, I think politically as well, there's a bunch of stuff there, because New Hampshire votes blue, but mostly is red for whatever. Oh yeah. Depending on where you go, they vote blue in the presidential elections, but vote red for the governor. So, interesting little mashup we have. You know? Oh boy. See, this is. But anyway, you know. Back to this right here. I'm not looking to do any politicking here. Yeah, so you see, like this, you just kind of feel. Oh no, we missed it again. Right. Anyway, this thing kind of just feels more powerful. Like, you know, look at that burnout right there. I don't remember what the 0 to 60 was. I think these were both like the 7 to 9 second range. So we'll have to see. We'll get on the flat ground right here and see if we can go through this corner as straight as we can. Alright, so 3. Actually, we'll see if we can reset it real quick. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Alright, 7.08 seconds. And in real life, it was, I just looked it up off camera, it was 9 seconds. So we beat it by 2 seconds, which is interesting. I'm sure we can probably get a more realistic result. Because I don't think in real life they had the engine rev limiters up to 5,500, but that's what they would go, so we go up to without having problems. So I mean, actually no, that's probably accurate for a police car, because I was looking at the civilian version. That's what Automobile Catalog has, like 99% of the time. We'll restart this real quick. Alright, so we'll get this on. I'm scared about this one. I think it's gonna be around 8 seconds. I think I tested it at 0 to 60 feet, of course. It's 8.26 seconds, so still good. Definitely doesn't have that much real kick to it. Okay, so 8.62 seconds. That's not terrible for a police car at that time. Alright. It just doesn't have that much, like... It doesn't really have that much, you know, that much engine braking to it, you know. I feel it a lot less. Like, once you get down here... See, if you put it in first... You have to actually rev it, you know, you have to like rev match for rev matching in an automatic is insane. I keep losing it too, which is not good. Guess we'll have to resort to just regular old braking. Oh, and this is the interior I was talking about. This is, it mainly had metal parts on it, or I don't know what it was when I was looking at the footage, or what, at the image rather. But yeah, so this is what it mostly had. I couldn't really get it to change color or anything like that, so... oh, no. Put it in... uh-oh. Alright, so, first off, I guess we'll test these cars on the other end of the map. What the? Okay. I'll be in the New Hampshire car. Because, you know, that's, it's clearly the best state in the United States. Those who know. What is this? Oh yeah. Yeah, the fiction skin pack. I was wondering yeah, excuse me, what all this was, but yeah, now I know now. Here we are. Nope, not the police interceptor. This is something we will not be using, chat. We will not be using. We'll just put it up against what do we put it up against, you know? We'll put it up against this ETK K series. How about that? Oh, that is 30 years newer. You know, we'll dive back a little bit. We'll get this 80s oh, actually no, 90s car then. That is we'll give it this Sport Evolution thing. I just picked this mod up actually, or like just got the mod, so ow. I'd be interested to what it is. See, this thing has let's see, it has a 3-liter i6 engine. So we'll actually put this to random because I want this to actually last a little bit longer. We'll just put the risk up to probably 0.5. Usually that's fine. And we'll put this to follow because of course we don't want to screw it up too bad. State police, nope, state trooper rather. It's the name, and chasing cars is my game. Of course, we'll just leave the siren on the back one on so we can figure out where it is. And already we are going pretty fast. Wow. Wow, what are we doing? Okay, so they're going. The AI might have a bit of difficulty. I didn't really. Boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Alrighty, so I flew us all over to the Autobahn instead of doing it in the East Coast because with these cars, you know, it's if we were chasing a slower car, we could still do it, but yeah, these weren't gonna be very good. So it turns out I actually was looking at the police car catalog that I based this off of, and this was actually the performance version. So both of these are performance 440s. It's just the performance kind of fell off. And I think it's like a 280 horsepower and like 380 pounds of torque, so it's pretty much still there. This one's 1-to-1. So it is having some difficulty getting up to speed. That car had the acceleration on us, but we are... oh boy. I do have better acceleration because I have a 323 rear... 323 rear axle, so... yeah. So he's going 134, we're going 136. And I think this is, I think that's gonna go up to I think the same speed that we were at, I think. But just taking him a lot longer because he has the torque converter. It's kind of messing him up. If he had a high stall torque converter, I'm pretty sure it would be, he might actually be faster than us if we didn't downgrade him because of the emissions and all that. Yeah, so 0 to 200 kilometers in an hour is 36. So 0 to 124 pretty much is 36 seconds. So yeah, it's a very, very fast car. Yeah, we're topping out at 137. I'm looking at. It's fighting for 137 though. I think. Okay. I want to say this thing is maxed out at oh yeah, since it's dropping down. Yeah, both of our power drops down. Oh my goodness gracious. Both of our power drops down because where we get the horsepower at is 4,000 RPM, so I just put that up all the way. Yeah. Yeah, this is okay, so it's gonna catch up one of these days. It's just gonna take a while. And of course, the little bumps that we're giving the wall aren't doing much good for us. I don't think it's that much of an issue. Let's see here. Kind of. Alright, let's do something here. Alright, I was gonna try to open and then shut it, but that would be a good idea probably. Alright, so we're gonna catch up with these stories. Okay, so he's at 130 finally, I just saw. It's nice to see like a Moonhawk that doesn't have like the regular wood trim everywhere. I actually have to see about the steering wheel. Let's see here. So we can get another steering wheel if we wanted to. Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay. So since he has the axle, he's gonna be going faster than us, but he has the numerically lower axle, so he's going to be going faster than us, but we have the higher axle, and also the more powerful engine, so we're actually getting to that top speed faster than he's gonna be getting to his top speed, pretty much. And I only use that comparison because they both have pretty much the same top speed. Like using this against like a tiny a tiny French car with like a 4-cylinder that only goes like 60 miles an hour. It takes like 3 seconds or like 20 seconds to get that top speed and a minute to get this top speed. That's not really fair, but. Fun times. Where did I go on that little tangent? Oh man. Took the corner at 108. We were still knocking on this back game. Now, if that 5-0 Ford song has a. Let's see, can we get more? No, we cannot. Anyway, if that 5-0 Ford song has a clean version to it, I'd be more than happy to do it. It's just got a lot of F-bombs in it. I don't really mind like the S word every now and then, or the B word or any of that. I just would prefer that not to be the thing, because. Okay, so this does terrible uphill. Never put this thing uphill. See if we can close the door a little bit. Look at that blimp. Look at that. 135. Come on, 100. So we can't seem to break 137, I think it is. But even then, that's pretty fair for that type of car. I actually I think it was a Chevrolet. Figures show that I think a Chevrolet in 1965 could outrun a Ferrari. I thought that was pretty cool. Like I think it goes like 130 and the Ferrari goes like 124. So that was pretty cool. Imagine if like today's like Ford Explorers and Chevy Tahoes and all that, Dodge Durangos could outrun that. Could outrun Ferraris of today. That would not be a good year, or not be a good time. It would just be uncontrollably fast. I think the Durangos can get up to a good 150. I think they all can go a good 150. Because usually these cars are, I think 140 is what most of the Ford calibrated police speedometers were. I think that was up to the Crown Vics, and then after that I think they changed over to 160. Okay, so he's going 132. He's overheating up there, and we're just going 130. His foot's to the like all of our foots are to the floor right now. If only they had some old strobe lights here in BMG. That is a beautiful sound, 440 V8. Just going out into the sunset. Look at that. Oh man. Alrighty, maybe I should have picked a slower car for this one. I probably could have picked like I think his top end is 135, yeah. So it's gonna take a while for us to get up to faster. He has more horses than us, but he seems to have less torque, which is interesting. Yeah, I mean up to I think it was 78. The most police cars could outperform like Chevrolets, like Chevy Corvettes and all that, but like any car, like, you know, the fastest. What the? Okay, that's new. I guess there's aliens. Area 51's that way, guys. Anyway, that's interesting. Anyway. Yeah, but then I think in 1979, once Dodge got rid of their 440 and Ford got rid of their 460 on both their on their cars. I don't know when Chevy got rid of the 454, but once all three of those companies got rid of their huge engines like that, there was no shot at outrunning it, because the Dodge St. Regis with the 318s was not a very good car at all. It was alright with the 360. The Dodge Diplomats weren't very good either, but the LTDs were alright. I don't really know much about the Caprices and the Impalas were both alright cars as well. Are we gonna run out of gas soon? Both of us are, all three of us are, you know, we're down on fuel, but we're not that far. Alright, we might. Okay, so he's not slowing down in the turns. That's our issue. See, the Autobahn in this map is way too, like, how long have we been? Okay, where did we start? I think we started down here. Maybe it was back here. I think it was down here. Which is interesting. Alright. Well, we're just gonna go as far on the inside as we can, so we pop out on the middle or the left. Alright, bro. We'll give it another minute or so. Oh, actually, we might get him right here. This is a very nice looking downhill. Okay, where are we going? 140. Oh man, our engines are not gonna like this. Oh, we're actually keeping up with them. We're going faster than them. Where is he? Hang on. So we're right there. And he's back there a ways. Alrighty, so we're doing 134. This guy is somehow doing 155. So he is catching up with us pretty good. I think it was the downhill that got him, so he's gaining on us. I think he's gonna end up losing the speed, unfortunately, as he goes down here, but as he goes up here rather, but he's going, yeah, so we're 129. Okay, so he can hold the top speed better at 100 or at going up the mountains, or the hills rather, so that's probably where he's getting us. Yeah, we're struggling pretty good, but we are holding at 123. And that's probably where so that's where the horsepower kicks in a lot more. Because we have on 264 horsepower at our max RPM, 5,500, and at 136, and then at 123 though we have 200 something horsepower, 280 something horsepower. So yeah, this is. Okay, so how is he doing? Yeah, 110. I didn't think he was going to keep that top speed. So, the top speed is 155, but you're very hard pressed to get that. Noted. So now here's the question. Do we boost? Who knows, maybe he'll... Is there anywhere he can get off? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, hang on, he's slowing down. We might have him here. We do not have him. We do not have him at all, actually. Faster, damn it, faster, faster. Move, move. At this point, most of the speedometers are probably like burned into 100, like 140. That's how much I go into 140. If we had one of those like digital speedometers, it'd probably be like there'd probably be like a little like burn mark at like 140, or however that is, like sear mark. I don't know the term for it, but like, you know, it probably leaves like residue. I don't know. I don't really know those technical terms. I only know the car terms. You know. Warning, maybe? I don't know. I've seen it with like old TVs, how it gets like stuck there, like the shape fix there. I don't know the term for it, but anyway, we're catching up with him. Okay, this could be it. I don't want to jinx it, but this could no. This is not it. No, we're just gonna torture his clutch a little bit. There we go. 500 kilometers. Yeah, that's probably the distance we've gone. Actually, here's our odometer. What does it say? 350 miles. So at this point, we would probably be out of fuel at this point. Yeah, we're not even half a tank too, which is kind of ridiculous. We're gonna have to do that again. Actually, that was pretty good. And we're right there too, which is the thing. I also just realized that we're gonna have 3 straight Plymouth police cars. I might actually need to start. I don't know. I think I might actually just ditch the performance track because we set records. We proved some points. Anything in the 60s is pretty much automatically better, or anything Dodge made in the 60s or above and all that. That's all is better. But yeah, there's not really that much else to really do. Oh man. Alright. We might just be able to. Oh no! Oh man. See, this probably isn't helping our top speed either, because it's not really doing much to our. Oh, that did something. That's doing something actually. We might actually need to. Yeah. We're still holding. I think our shocks are gone. I can't tell. I can't tell if it's the shocks or the springs. Do we have springs? Yeah, we do. Could be the springs that are gone. I don't know. We're gonna run out of fuel before we catch this guy. We're just gonna let the car ride the wall at this point. Alright, bro. Sooner or later, this guy's gonna realize that the jig is up and actually. Oh man. Oh man, this is just not a good day for the New Hampshire State Police in this game. Not a good day. Not a good day. Let me just reiterate, in the game, not real life. It's also not a good day for the Maine State Police in BeamNG, not real life. Just have to restate that and all that. Considering taken out of context, this game, this could be taken as something negative towards the department. Oh man. Alright, bro. Watch this, bro. Try to get him. Watch this. Ah! Whoa! What the? Oh. Bro, how did he do that? What? Hang on. Dude. He has Jack Diddley Squat for anything. I guess I don't know, is it the weight or is it the power? I don't know. It's crazy. Alright, let's going in for another chase. Oh man. I thought we were gonna get him right there. I thought it was gonna be over. And of course, the superior in weight Plymouth police car from the 70s just completely rewrites that car's history. Not a good day for that car. Not a good day. Not a good day at all. Is there anywhere I can turn around for this car? Because I don't think that is crazy. No, we'll just go over here. We'll just hop the corner, I guess. You know what? Yeah, excuse me. We'll make it fun. We will make this fun. Trampoline? Anchor? What? Oh, I see. It's anchored to the map, not like we're gonna drop an anchor on it. Alright, we don't need that big of a ramp. We only need a little bit. There we go. See, so we're gonna do some stunts here. I'm gonna have a whole cinematic, you know. I'm gonna take the corner. Alright, watch this. Let's see if we can get a good camera angle. Oh, there we go. We overshot that. No, actually, no. Yep. Didn't happen. It's the 70s. We do this all the time in the movies. See? Watch. Look at that. We're all good now. Yeah, I probably I might do some chase videos one of these days with this thing because we kind of shortchanged this car because I was mainly talking about that car. Okay, here it is. No. Alright. I was gonna do a head-on collision, but that wouldn't be fun. Or that wouldn't be really good. So how about we just do what we Okay, reverse, come on. Reverse, come on. Alright. Watch this. We do this. Come on. Alrighty, this is a team effort. Alright, now you are under arrest. Your sentence is life. Wow, this guy, yeah, this was, let's see I think the odometer on it, let's see here. So this is at 437. This one is at 442. And this odometer, this does not have an odometer. I don't think. But yeah. Not a good day for pretty much all of the cars that were in this video. I also didn't realize there was a train here. That's kind of cool though. Alrighty, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. It was a bit longer this time, but yeah, mainly the chase, I'm pretty sure, took it all up. But yeah, so we'll definitely do some more with both of these cars. You might see them in some of the videos under like a different guise. It is kind of hard. Excuse me. It is kind of hard to to tell the cars apart because I only have like 5 front fascias to choose from and only 3 rear fascias. So yeah, it's kind of difficult, but yeah, so you'll definitely be able to tell this apart. Maybe not this much because it does look like the LTD. But you know, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so like I said, hope everyone enjoyed this. I've been getting a lot more busy as the year goes on and into next year. So I'll probably just can the performance track, but yeah. Yeah, these things have, we've proven our points, we've had a good time racing. I've had a good time racing at least. And I hope everyone enjoyed that, or everyone enjoyed the vehicles that were on that. We might see them again one of these days, but yeah, but for now, this is the 1972 High Performance 448 V8 based off, or this is 1972 Bruckell Moonhawk with the High Performance 448 based off of the 1972 Plymouth Fury with the high performance 440. This is the 1975 Bruckell Moonhawk with the high performance 448, based off of the 1975 Plymouth Grand Fury with a 440 V8 high performance. So hope everyone enjoyed this video. We will see you in the next one, and until then, bye for now.